it's Demi. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing well and I hope life is treating you good. For today's video, I have got a really exciting one. If you've watched us a while, you'll know that I love doing challenges, I love experimenting with new things, and I've got a really exciting video for today. I'm going to be doing a 30-day detox. Now, I have already started this video. I've been detoxing for quite a while from different things, but you might be thinking, how have you come up with this? How have you decided to do a 30-day detox? Well, this is how. I seen this on a Woot who was actually sponsoring this video, which I'm very excited about. This is a 30-day detox challenge. If you like to pick up your own detox calendar or a calendar similar to this one, there's plenty on the Woot website, which you can use the link in my description to go over and have a look. They also have a full range of homeware, mugs, nostalgic clothing items that you can get. They have so many stuff on there. It's such a good website, and it's also really good to get gifts. I always find some really cute novelty gifts on there for people when it comes to Mother's Day, birthdays, and all that type of thing. You can use the code DEMIDX20 to get 20% off site-wide. There's a few items excluded from it, but I know the calendars are definitely included, so if you are going to pick one up, make sure you use my discount code. Just think these type of things are fun. They make detoxing and trying new things a little bit more fun, and I'm super excited about it. I feel like the society we live in today, there's quite a lot of things that we don't do or that we could do to help us detox. For example, I think our generation of people are on social media, their phone too much, we don't go out in nature enough. I'm really excited to try this 30-day detox and just see how it goes. This is the calendar here. This is what it looks like. So every day for 30 days there's a new square to scratch. Whatever it says on that square, that's what you have to do for that day to detox. I'm so excited to see what challenges I get for the next 30 days. Yeah, hopefully there's nothing too bad. I think running would be the worst thing for me. I absolutely hate running. So if this calendar requires us to go for a run, I don't know. And I'm gonna be happy about that. But let's just go and see what I have to do to detox for the next 30 days. A lovely tin of peaches, fruit 1 of 3, ready to eat. There's 4 strawberries left in the tub, so I'm gonna have them, and they are gonna be my second piece of fruit for the day. I know this is a bold statement, but I think I'm gonna say strawberries are the best fruit in the entire world. My last chosen fruit of the day is an apple! Da -da! Oh, you have a bruise. Are you okay? Day 2 detox challenge is complete. It was to sort old clothes and send them to charity. I've sorted 2 bags of my clothes. I literally just rummaged through my wardrobe, sorted what I hadn't used in a while, and thought, you know what, I don't see when I'm actually going to wear you. Packed them all up and they are ready to go to charity. Me mum works for us kind of and does like my admin, running around. Sometimes she'll look after the dogs for us, so she's actually going to take them to the charity for me tomorrow. Yeah, and get them off to charity. She might have a rummage through and just see if there's anything she wants first, and then they will be off to charity should day 2's complete. Getting me big hefty water bottle out for this one. I feel like this is going to definitely help with today's challenge. I understand that it might be hard to believe looking at this, but I actually do drink a lot of water anyway. So this challenge hasn't been that bad. I used my big like water bottle and I've just carried that around with us all day, and I'm saying that that's 3 glasses because it's like a litre, so I'm saying that that's 3 glasses, and then I'm gonna have 1 extra glass when I go up to bed. The only problem about today is you piss for England. When you drink that much water all day, you literally do not leave the toilet, and when I was going out to B&M today, I was a bit conscious. I was like, oh my god, like, will I need the toilet when I'm there? What'll I do? So that's the only downside to this one. But other than that, drinking water, not a problem for me. I enjoy it. Good detox. This detox is probably one of my favourites. Cleaning my kitchen cupboards and any cupboards or drawers I have in the house is actually one of my favourite things to do. I like to make sure that my cupboards are organised because I find when they're not, I let a lot of stuff go out of date, and food wastage really annoys me. So I just make sure everything gets clean, everything gets reorganised and put away. Honestly, it doesn't take that long when I keep on top of it, and it just makes such a difference. So this detox day was a huge bonus, and I really enjoyed having organised clean cupboards.
Morning guys. So yesterday's detox was to get 8 hours sleep, and I can confirm I had 9.5 hours. I went to bed, literally I was asleep by 10:30 last night, which never ever happens to me. It really never happens, but I was just tired. I thought, right, I'll go to bed. Went to bed, literally hardly even went on my phone before bed, and I was asleep. And yes, I am that person that sleeps with an eye mask on. I feel so refreshed. It's literally 8:30 and I feel like I could just jump out of bed. I feel fine. This was a very good detox. I feel like having enough sleep is so important, and that is part of the 30-day detox. I think worked really well, because now I'm ready to get up for the day and start my next detox, which I'm not actually sure what it is. I need to go downstairs and scratch my calendar. Pups, I've got to get up. I've got to get up, pups, come on. And we, my friends, are getting up.
Luckily for me, this is something that I do regularly. I think because I use my phone so much for my job that I have to kind of maintain storage and stuff, so I do actually delete my photos and put them into other storage places quite often. So I did just have it clear out, and then I always make sure I delete from recently deleted. Today's challenge is salad, and it's actually boiling outside. Like, I'm so hot. When I seen this, I knew if I was going to get a salad, it had to be a Subway salad. They're one of my favourites. I got the vegan tastes like chicken tikka cheese, which is full on the top. Oh my god, look at that, guys. Love this. I actually fancy salad today as well because it's really hot, so love this for me. You might not think it by looking at us, guys, but I actually love a good salad. But I like the ones that are made by companies. I feel like every time I make a salad, it's just not nice. I am getting better though. I'm experimenting with my salads and I'm getting better. Pret actually do a really nice salad as well. I actually seen Greg's have brought out a vegan salad box, but I haven't tried it yet. Not gonna lie, when I unscratched this detox day, I was not looking forward to this because I knew it was going to be one of the most challenging ones. I do have 2 dogs, so walking them obviously always puts my steps up, and they do get 2 walks a day. However, my average is still only between 5 and 8,000 a day, so definitely not 10,000. So I went on 2 long block walks with the dogs. They thoroughly enjoyed it. However, Whippets are quite lazy, so they didn't know what had hit them. It was actually quite a nice day though, so I didn't mind, and I did make sure I was walking more around the house with my phone as well to try and increase the step count, because obviously I knew that this was going to be a challenge. We did get a little bit cloudy later on in the day, but it didn't rain, thank God, because I don't want to be walking around in the rain. I did manage to do this challenge, the hardest one yet. It's today detox is no social media, and I'm not gonna lie, it's 20 to 4 and I've clicked on TikTok twice by an accident. As soon as I realised, I took myself off it. But I've been so bored. I have allowed myself to use WhatsApp because that's where I communicate with my manager, Jamie, and it is a weekday, and I am obviously like at work and he does communicate with us. I did allow myself to use WhatsApp. I'm not really sure I'd class that as a social media anyway. It's more just like a messaging app, and I have obviously like been texting people, but I haven't clicked on Instagram. Well, TikTok, I did click on it twice, but I've come straight off it. I wasn't on it long, but like Instagram, Facebook and all that I haven't been on. And let's just tell you, I've realised how addicted I am to social media. But it's even little things like I wanted to check a reel in my drafts before to see if I'd put the right audio on it, and I was like, well, technically that's social media, so I can't. I think this is incredibly hard because it is my job, but I feel like if you don't do social media as a job, this would be such a good detox to do. But just because it is my job, I'm really struggling with today, not gonna lie. But honestly, like one day I'd love to do a detox from social media like completely, but this has just not been the day. I've definitely cut down, like I've not been on it, I've not just sat and scrolled, I've been bored, I've watched telly, I've tried to do something else. But yeah, today I definitely wouldn't say I've fully detoxed from social media, but I've tried. For me, this challenge was actually hard. I don't have a lot of apps on my phone that I don't regularly use. I feel like after analysing all my apps, I use all of them. So this one I couldn't really do.
I'm a little confused, guys, because today's detox is to turn off my phone notifications, which I've done. But I am checking the apps, but I'm presuming it means, I don't know whether it's just turn your notifications off so like it doesn't disturb you through the day and check the apps as and when you kind of want to, or whether it means don't check the apps. But I'm going to presume it means that I can still do the things that I'm doing just with no notifications. And it actually is quite nice, because it's quite nice not having the notifications on, because I'm the type of person where even if I get a notification, I try and action it straight away. But not having them on means like as and when I've got time, I can check WhatsApp, I can check Instagram. I don't have Instagram notifications on anyway, but I do have Facebook on, because Facebook's mainly my family, and then my WhatsApp for like my manager and stuff, and then my messages I do have on as well. So turning them off has actually been quite therapeutic, because it means if I get a text or something, I don't have to reply to it there and then, whereas I always feel compelled to. So I'm actually quite enjoying today, like not having to reply ASAP. It's quite relaxing and my phone's not blown up, and the battery has lasted ages. My battery since 8 o'clock this morning is literally not gone down a little bit, whereas when I have the notifications on, the battery literally goes so quick.
Demi here. I'm actually currently on day 21 of the detox, but I'm editing this video back and I was like, where's my day 15 footage? And then I looked at the calendar and realised day 15 was the run. And I looked at my phone and I had footage of my feet on the floor, and I'm like, bitch, you did not go for a run. So I remember when I unscratched this, I was like, oh, I need to go for a run. I ran to the end of my street and nearly had a heart attack, so I didn't do the run. Technically, I went for a run. Whether you'd classify that as an actual run or not, I don't know. But I just wanted to jump in because I actually found it hilarious. I was like, oh, where is your footage from 15? And then I realised that I didn't have any because I didn't run. I ran at the bottom of the street, so...
Guys, I am one unfit bitch. I'm on the bike, but let us tell you now, I'm not very fast. I'm not very uphill. I've just went up a hill and I'm fucking absolutely dying. Not gonna lie, this detox is actually well needed, because what I fuck got my arse out on a bike today. It's actually a beautiful day. But if it wasn't for this calendar, there's no way I would have been going on a bike. And I actually love bike rides. That's the sad thing about it. I'm just so lazy, but I love bike rides. Jesus, I didn't realise how hard they were. In lockdown, the first lockdown, I was doing so many bike rides and I was literally smashing them. But it's been a year and a half and I'm not smashing it. But that's okay. Where's my headphones? They're in a knot. Fuck me. My neighbour seen us go out as well, so now I'm like, I have to be out for a reasonable amount of time, because if I just go back after like 20 minutes, you can't bike for in 20 minutes, he's gonna think, fucking hell. So now I'm trying to stay out for an hour, but it's hard. Guys, I was trying to get some like footage of us on the bike, just more so for visuals for the video, because obviously it'll look better. And then obviously a couple passed and I felt like a 12-year-old boy on a BMX trying to like take stunt videos, which is not what I was doing. But now I feel like a tit. Hi guys, so I'm in bed today and I've only been allowed to use my phone for 3 hours today, because I was only allowed 3 hours screen time. I slightly went over it because I've just checked, but yeah, I slightly went over it. I think I got a phone call. I don't know if that classes as screen time, but anyway, I did go over it slightly. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit addicted to my phone. My average screen time is 6 to 8 hours. I know, but so I have actually really struggled, but yeah, it's done. And to be honest, I've actually like got a lot more housework done because I haven't been able to go on my phone. I've got like 2 loads of washing done and mopped my floors, so it's probably done us really well, and I should try and reduce my screen time. Let us know below what your screen time is, because honestly I remember meeting someone once and we just got in the conversation of screen time and they told us theirs was 12 hours. 12 hours. I don't even know what you could look at for 12 hours. Like, do you not get bored?
Taking a deep breath in and releasing it fully. Follow the breath as it flows in and out of your body. Taking one last deep breath before letting the breath settle. Allowing it to feel natural and easy. Don't try to force the breath or regulate it in any way.
I've just done a meditation. That was honestly so relaxing. The pups did their meditation too. Well, they ate twigs. But honestly, like, every time I meditate, I'm like, I'm gonna do this more. I actually really enjoy it, but then I never do it more. So having it included on the calendar was actually really good. I just done like a common one. I don't really know. I just literally typed it in on YouTube, like meditation, and I just picked one. It was like 10 minutes. I currently follow a plant-based diet, so I'm not gonna be adding dairy into my diet to eat vegetarian for today. It's not something I believe in. It's not something I want to do. So I'm not going to be doing today's detox challenge. Today's detox challenge, I think, has actually been harder than day 8, which was to walk 10,000 steps. It's no caffeine. And I have a lot of caffeine on your day-to-day basis. I have a coffee. Well, I have 2 coffees in the morning, 2 strong coffees. And then I get on with my day and I probably have another 3 coffees throughout the day and a cup of tea before bed, and I just have a headache. I've got a really bad headache. Like, I do have sinus issues, which I never shut the fuck up about, I know, but it's a big problem for us right now. My sinuses just are not great. And my head, the pressure is just like, it's pounding. I have got a Sainsbury's Diet Cola. Then I kind of had a realization moment. I was like, I think Coke actually has caffeine in it. I'm not sure if Diet does though. I don't know if I've actually broke the rules or not. I'm going to research it. Okay, so there is caffeine in Diet Coke, but it is 3 to 4 times less than coffee. So technically, no caffeine rule has been broken because I am consuming caffeine through Diet Coke. But to me, no caffeine is literally just like no coffee and tea. So take that one as you will. But yeah, I haven't had any all day, but I have a pound and egg. But it's actually made us realise, I think, in my life, I do actually need to like try and slowly detox from having tea and coffee. Because not so much tea, because I only really have a tea before bed, and it's not an everyday occurrence. But I think I probably need to try and detox from coffee without doing this challenge. I get a bad head and I feel tired, and honestly, like, that's not great. Relying on a drink or like something to make it actually be able to function isn't actually very good. But I would say that I am fully reliant on coffee every day, and I do drink a lot of it. To the fact is, fun little fact, I've actually had a coffee overdose before, and you would think because of that I'd stop drinking coffee, but I didn't. It wasn't a coffee overdose, it was a caffeine overdose. So about 2.5 to 3 years ago, me and Sean were sitting in a meeting with a mortgage company. Just started to feel really ill, and it was back when I had my old job, so it was definitely longer than 2 to 3 years ago now that I think about it. But anyway, it was back when I had my old job, so when I used to work in a office and stuff for my local authority. And I'd had a busy morning. I'd probably had around 3 coffees that morning, and as I was leaving the office, I went to Asda and got myself a Red Bull, and I was drinking that. But these were like strong coffees. Like, I was having strong coffees. Anyway, I'm not sure what happened, but I was sitting in this meeting and I felt ill. I was getting like heart palpitations, I was getting hot sweats, like I didn't feel good at all. I told Sean we had to end the meeting. I went straight up to the hospital. I was sitting in A&E, and they actually seen that I looked quite drastically ill. Took us into a little room, ran loads of tests. Turns out I'd overdosed on caffeine. You would have thought at that moment I'd scared myself for life and stopped drinking coffee. It scared us for a while, and I definitely did reduce my coffee intake after that for a while, but it's never happened again. It's been about 4 years, and now I'm probably back to the same state of drinking coffee. I probably need to actually do just a detox where I do try and detox myself from coffee, because not having any a day, me head pounding.
the smoothie, and honestly, it was so hard to do. Like, it didn't blend properly. I added water, ice from my fridge, frozen fruit, a bit of oat milk in the end because it just wasn't stirring. I don't have the best blender though, so maybe that's why. It's definitely not like the Prep Berry Blast. That's kind of what I was hoping, and it kind of looks like that. Tastes nice. It's a bit more like, you know what, it's not far off the Berry Blast. It's a bit more creamy. I think that's because I added the milk and it's got banana in it. Every time I have to make a smoothie, or I decide to make a smoothie, it's like pancakes. I always say I'm going to make more smoothies, but guess what? I never do. Back again, I've just been clarifying all of the ones that I'm not going to be doing, and today's is a one that again I am not going to be completing. Well, I am going to be completing it, but I'm not really going to be documenting it because it's not really a detox for me because I do it every single day. And day 28 is to eat vegan food for 24 hours. I currently follow a plant-based diet. I eat vegan food 24 hours of the day anyway, so I'm not going to document this one because I do it every day anyway. But I do have plenty of what I eat in a day's up. If you would like to check out one of them, then you can check out one of them. Me back again. This is to tell you that today's challenge is also not going to be able to be complete. But honestly, I don't think 3 out of 30 not being able to be complete is bad. 29, today's challenge was to go swimming, and I'm not going to be able to do that. So basically, I have a blocked sinus, and I've had sinus issues for a long time now. And it's advised you don't go swimming with it. My literal full nose, I cannot breathe out of it. I've talked about it on many of my vlogging channel videos before. I'm just having real issues with it at the moment, so that's something that I'm not able to do right now. Okay guys, so this is going to be the end of the detox video. Of course, as you'll have seen throughout the video, I did miss quite a few of the days out. Some of the things just didn't relate to me, or I couldn't do. Actually, I still think the calendar has been really good value, and it's definitely encouraged us to do things that I wouldn't have done. Go for a bike ride, detox from my phone a little bit, meditate, all things in which my general day-to-day life I never would have done. So I really loved having the calendar and just seeing if that challenge was something that I wanted to do that day. I really want to do the happiness one. There's actually like a one all for happiness, and I want to do that 30-day detox, and just to see if it makes us happier. I don't know, but I just think that'll be a really fun one to do as well. If you would like us to get that calendar and do a video on it, let us know by giving this one a thumbs up. Let us know if you like this style of video in the comments. I'd really love to hear your thoughts and feedback. Of course, I didn't do the full 30 days, but I did give it a good shot, and I think I did do a majority of them, and I'm really happy with what I got done. And I do feel like I've had a good detox. I've sorted my kitchen cupboards, I've been on a bike ride, and it's really encouraged us to do things that I wouldn't do on the day-to-day basis without the encouragement of the calendar. Remember that you can shop the calendar on a Woot, and you can use my discount code to get it for super cheap. All the information will be below. Also, if you're shopping on a Woot but not getting a calendar, anything else, you can still use the discount code. It's valid and it'll get you 20% off. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you for my next one. Bye!